Predator Strange Brew is a comic book about a Yautja hunting in a Louisiana bayou. The year is 1931, and it's the month of July, during a very hot day. A predator is seen going through this murky area with a bag of his latest kills. He finds a rodent nearby, picks it up and skins it alive, then starts eating parts of it. We are then introduced to three men checking their traps but find nothing left behind. They assume it's alligators taking their bait, but one of the men thinks there's something else here. No animal would skin a victim and leave it behind. Meanwhile, as a predator skins one of its victims as it hangs, the three men come across a predator's footprints and follow it. One of the men says these are not alligator tracks because these footprints belong to something that walks on two legs and has no tail. As they continue following the footprints, they come across a hanging corpse that was skinned by the predator, and some rodents are seen eating away at the body. It seems like these men are not scared in seeing this because they've come across bodies like this before. One of the men says this is the work of the Gollywomp. It's a tale from long ago where a man named John loved a woman he could not have. So he went to see a voodoo lady in the forest who put a curse on the woman's lover and he died. This allowed John the chance to be with the woman he loved. But things didn't work out as planned. When the voodoo lady went to John's home to ask for payment, he couldn't pay, so she vowed to put a curse on him. The curse went into effect that night, and John was turned into a giant bullfrog. John set out to kill the voodoo lady, hoping her death would reverse the spell on him. But it didn't work. John was doomed to this life, and set out to kill and skin anyone he found in the swamp. He would wear their skin, hoping it would make him feel like a man once again. So the two hunters laugh at this story, as they think it's just a silly tale. But the local man says everyone just calls John the Gollywomp. As they follow the tracks, they eventually come across a predator as it cleans up a skull from his latest victim. One of the hunters takes aim with his rifle and shoots, but ends up blasting off some of the predator's right dreadlocks. The predator retaliates quickly by throwing his combi stick at this hunter, which impales him and pins him to a tree. During this time, the local man named Mr. LeBlanc runs off, while the other hunter gets chased by the predator. Just as his man is about to get killed, he turns around and blasts the predator in the face with his weapon. This attack injures the predator severely, which gives the human time to catch up to Mr. LeBlanc. The predator pulls out his smart disc and throws it towards him, but he misses and ends up making this hunter fall once again. He runs in to finish off his prey, but just before he can strike with his wrist blades, Mr. LeBlanc throws a tiny rock at the predator's face to distract him. The predator uses his wrist gun to fire a dart, and it nails Mr. LeBlanc in the left shoulder. The predator then puts his attention on the hunter at his feet. He is about to get shot again by the human, but the predator quickly moves the weapon away and it fires, just missing him. This time, the predator will not hesitate. He rams his wrist blades into the hunter and kills him. His body is left in the swamp as the predator moves on to hunt his final target. He finds Mr. LeBlanc waiting for him, and he sees this human is only using one arm due to injury from the predator's dart gun. The predator decides to cut his left arm with his wrist blade, and even removes his wrist blade attachment. He grabs a nearby log, and now the battle is even. But who will make the first move? It seems Mr. LeBlanc has set a trap, waiting for the predator to come to him. The small creek between them was actually quicksand. As the predator runs across towards him, he falls into the trap and gets pulled into the quicksand. The predator dies by drowning in the quicksand. Later on, Mr. LeBlanc pulls the predator's body out and takes him home. The story ends with Mr. LeBlanc using the predator's head to cook a soup, and his body is seen in the back. Alright, so I also like the art style in this comic book. The colors were vibrant and the shading was really good. The predator got a few kills and there was plenty of blood in this story. Although it was short, I was hoping for a longer final battle with Mr. LeBlanc, and the way the predator died wasn't really exciting. Sure, I was surprised, but at the same time really disappointed. And it was just that one part. The rest of the story was fine. The ending was kind of funny, and as much as I like the predators, I think this has got to be the biggest insult to a predator after they have lost. I mean, he's using his head to cook a soup. Other predators got their arms or head cut off or were killed off properly in combat, but this ending was just really silly. So what did you think of this story? Did you enjoy or dislike anything here? Put your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to see more videos on the Predator franchise, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and enable notifications so you know when I upload a video. Thanks for watching, my name is Acid Glow, and I'll see you in the next video.
Predator wins.